Welcome, Aquarius, to your February spiritual reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on your incredible journey of healing or spiritual growth. Aquarius. Best messages for Aquarius, please, on their spiritual growth and healing. Best messages. Telepathy of Terramata. Ooh. And the 7 blessings of Eve. Very nice. Okay. Getting over here to the 7 blessings of Eve is talking about the spiritual gift that shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have the abilities to do the things you need to do on your spiritual growth. You have it built within yourself. Okay, and it's got the universal egg up here, which is talking about the universal egg is of all life. And it's saying it's within your life force. Okay, so it says, choose your thoughts and words so that they can reflect what you truly wish to put into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you'll ever realize. Okay, you have the knowledge. You get the knowledge from the universal egg. You get the knowledge, okay, and wisdom. Okay, and this is like the egg of Sophia, the universal egg of the earth. So it's the divine feminine power that's talking about the birth, right? So you had this since birth. It's instilled in every one of us to reach these levels. It's just acknowledging and tapping into the force, the power, having the courage and the strength to get there. Okay. It says you are blessed. You are granted a unique, unrepeatable human life. Even if you believe in incarnation and reincarnation, acknowledging the souls continues to grow over many lifetimes. There will only be one lifetime when you are with this you, okay? This you. You are only you here once, right? You will be someone else, somewhere else. Someone else, somewhere else within this planet, right? So that could pretty much what that's kind of saying is you are here, and if you live in Texas, you are you in Texas. Okay, in the United States. The next life, you could be someone else, but you may be living in, okay, Scotland, right? But you are someone else. So take on the advantages of you now, right? Because right now is the time and place for you, okay? I love how some of these things make these like almost so intricate that it's almost to the point where it's like, okay, I got that. Let's step up and become ourselves. Let's step up and have the self-worth of us now, right? And it makes me wonder if it's bringing that in because so many people are into reincarnation and worried about what they were, who they were in the last life. And I think that this 7 blessings of Eve is really trying to make you understand, let's not worry about where we came from or if we're bringing those karmic things into this life so much right now. Let's just worry about now, right? Let's not worry so much about worrying about, oh, this and that. Let's worry about what we are engaged in healing at this moment. If we're breaking the karmic chains from a old life, okay, maybe we were Egyptian, okay, it's not what mattered then, and we're not worried about that. We are worried about the uniqueness of what we are going through now. So, okay, and that's really what it's talking about is the now, the here and the now. We need to not hold ourselves hostage for any kind of shame, blame, guilt, anger, judgment, fear, anything of this nature, or fear of even the future. Or fear that we might be bringing something from our reincarnated lives into this life. Acknowledge your connection to spiritual knowledge. Pray and your prayers shall be answered. Let's move forward with sharp focus into gentle streaming waves of white light. Your head may be relaxed, including the nerves at the base of the skull. This is the healing process that they're giving us, right? Feel the clarity around you and trust that the spiritual process and protection of all beings is still around you, not only from the past, but into the now. Do not, however, allow yourself to become a doormat to anyone's ego games, and trust that the spirit has this process and protection to protect you. Do not be someone else's doormat. Do not dwell into those past. That must be for someone. I must have some people in here that are really worried about karmic chains from the past. Maybe they're worried about things that they did that they may have brought to this life. Don't worry about that, they're saying. Let's worry about what we're doing now. Don't worry about those, because if you had those, then you're already doing it in the now. Think about it. If you had karmic chains from a reincarnated life, you already are dealing with the same situation from then to now. So why are you worried about what you did then, right? It's the same situation now. Okay. So we're worried about the now, and we're worried about how we're going to get to the clarity and the healing. Where are our spiritual paths leaving us? We need to get rid of all the things that hold us back that are negative. If you're holding on to regrets, well, there's another one. Regrets. I'm hearing regrets. There's a lot of regrets. And maybe even regrets once again into the past life. Not now, we're not talking about reincarnation. We're talking about regrets from the past. I should have been with so-and-so at that time. And now that I meet so-and-so, they're so awesome, but they're married. I regret not taking that action, right? And holding tight to that regret. Holding tight to, man, I wish I could have done this, that, and the other. Need to let go of that so that you can move forward into what you need, so that the doorways can open. Yes, the King of Forces coming in could be dealing with an earth sign. This is a beautiful Taurian card talking about taking the forces under control within yourself, understanding where your power is and how much force and self-control you have, and allowing the blessings and the forces to be around you, and really taking that in to your soul and letting it energize you. Remembering who you are, not where the regrets, where the blame. I still blame you for not doing this. I still, regret not doing that. I still hold fear and contempt against this and that. I might even be holding a grudge against someone because 15 years ago they stole my car. Okay, that was 15 years ago, you guys. Okay, really need to let that go, right? Like, seriously. Like, what the hell does 15 years ago have to do with today? Okay, so it ruined your life. And when that happened to somebody else, it ruined their life. And when it happened to somebody else, it ruined their life, right? Because many people are dealing with the same kind of things. But you have to learn, not to do this, not to do that. Don't be so trustworthy to the point where you're a doormat, right? So, but if you hold on to things like that, that's not pushing you forward. That's just keeping this baggage within you. And that's really what the 7 blessings of Eve is also talking about. Not just the reincarnation piece, it's the regrets and the holding on to past things that no longer serve you. Moving towards the birth of new ideas, the birth of new transformation, the birth of new things that can come to you using the forces around you. Perceiving that you can have so much more without holding on to all this other stuff. Okay. Taking the power back within yourself. Yes, using the law of attraction and now attracting towards. Now look, he's holding a snake. Oh my gosh, he's holding a snake. Here's the snake. The snake is the infinity. And it's kind of interesting because it was talking about, well, the past will become the present. And if you don't learn from the past mistakes and you hold this karma to you, you're going to continue to keep doing the same things over and over and over again, whether it's within this life, the next life, however it is. It's going to continue to keep cycling. That is your karmic tie, because it's showing the magician as life is eternal, life as infinity, cycles. So taking the action, law and attracting, praying, getting past those things, taking the control with the king of forces, putting yourself back into the control and not allowing any of these negatives to control how you're thinking, feeling, or continuing your life. Not moving forward, keeping yourself stuck. Trying new beginnings, offering yourself a peace offering, offering the world and your life a peace offering so that way you can grow. And it's almost like the universe is handing out their hand over here saying, you know, and it's like, okay, this is spirit talking. And it's like Eve is saying, here's a peace offering. Go off of this. It will bring you new beginnings. Let go of that. Be your own shepherd. Don't be disillusioned and holding tight to things that are holding you back. The lies, the fears, the things that the moon brings in. The disillusions of I can't move forward. I'm stuck here. I can't let go. I can't forgive this person. I can't forget what they did. Nobody said to forget. What we said was just move on. You know, release it from the energy. Because if you're still literally talking about how they stole your car 15 years ago, like literally all the time, you're allowing that energy into yourself for no reason. We don't even know why we're talking about this. Why are we even talking about this? Where did that even come up? Why? Where did it come from? It's just there. It's because somebody brought up something and then you're like, yeah, I remember when that person stole my car. And it's like the same thing that you keep talking about over. And then Cancer over here could say, yeah, that's all they talk about. It's like every time something bad comes up, it's always the same. Like, you got to get over that. Okay. So the telepathy of Terra Mater over here is talking about letting go of that stuff, evolving, allowing yourself to perceive things differently, looking at it from a different area so you can fulfill yourself with different manifestations. Now, I have a lot of manifestations over here because the Seven of Blessings is talking about manifestations. You have a magician of manifestations. This is talking about the manifestations, and this is talking about doing the soul work and committing to ideas and new things that bring in good for your own heart. That way you're not always talking about the moon over here and what they did. No, you're going to make a peace offering with yourself and say, whatever. Moving forward, we're going to shift the unexpected ideas, right? You're going to shift everything around. Infusing yourself with a different mindset, different perceptions, perceiving things from a different level, fulfilling yourself in a different level, not allowing this energy to continue to be in your energy. Reaching different fulfillments. This is going to change everything around. Okay. It says that this card says that she knows how to shape your life path to avoid pitfalls and provide you with all you need to know and experience. So you are prepared for your next steps. She's constantly nurtures the soul through the most improbable evolutionary leaps. One only has to contemplate the existence of a butterfly and how it becomes such to know the logic and the predictable are not often her creative markers. She understands that a lot of things that are going to happen to you and the way you're going to perceive things to you might feel a little unconventional. Maybe this whole process I'm saying right now seems a little unconventional. Maybe the inspired words that I'm giving right now through spirit are unconventional to you at heart. But these are the words that allow you not to what? Get stuck in pitfalls, so that you can grow and maintain growth. Not going back to the same situations over and over again. If you want to find new love, how are you going to keep talking about what Cancer's doing? Are you going to go on a date and be like, well, and they're like, so how is your life? You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm a business guy. So how are you doing? Oh, well, I was doing great until Cancer over here decided to throw me under the bus and blah, blah, blah. How is that going to get you a new date? Right? Not saying everybody's doing that, but it's just ideas, right? Ideas, if they're so stuck within your energy, right, that it's hard not to talk about the same thing over and over. And so this is going to be unconventional because you're going to find new ways and new ideas and new things to talk about. And you're going to perceive things from a different level. Your spiritual journey is to let go so that you can see things differently. You're going to shift your perception. Find things in the universe and find things on the planet. How about that? How about we just start on the planet? How about we just start things outside? By going outside and looking around. Look for the butterfly. Look for the bird. Study the bird for just a second. Feel its energy. Then you can look to the universe, because then you go out at night and study the moon and look at things from a different perspective, besides maybe just the concrete jungle that you're so used to. Everybody gabbing on their phone, blah, 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 right? Hectic. Maybe get off the social media for a little while so that it doesn't start brewing. I know I had to do that myself, you guys. That's not even a joke. I wasn't even kidding about that. I had to literally get off social media for a while because it was brewing. It was literally to the point where it was causing negative energy flows within me. Okay, I have to get off there. There's too much drama. There's too much opinions. There's too much negativity. There's too much this, too much that, too much do this, be that. You're no good. You're this, you're that. And it's just, and we all need to conform into one. And it's just too much for me to handle. I'm a person that believes in uniqueness. I'm a person that believes that we should be able to do the things that we want to do. Social media is no place for me right now. So maybe taking a time out can help you. Telepathy. What is that? Getting in touch with nature, other things besides just the same roundabout. Things, like I said, that are unconventional. If you're not used to being outside looking at the birds or finding that butterfly, it might be a little unconventional. I think for a lot of you, my reading is unconventional. And you're like, this whole reading is unconventional. I'm not used to this. And it could be a huge possibility. And that's okay. I have my own unique ways of doing things, and that's just the way I am, right? We all are unique. Because I don't like to be stuck in a box. I like to be who I am. And help you find who you need to be. So we have the Helleran, and I'm going to just probably destroy that name too, right? Okay, that's okay though. But this card is talking about, and it is in reverse. I need to like use Google or something. Ooh, how do you say this word? Make my own dictionary over here. Okay. Hellerion. So that's as close as I'm going to get. So, okay. We have 5 upside down. And this is talking about, okay, it's in reverse. So this says, no matter what's troubling you, it's time to bring your logical mind back into focus. Turn to Helleron for help, and then create the strong intention to do your part. Open up to the lines of communication in your spiritual and personal life. And above all, let this master of knowledge and truth help you be more honest with yourself. When you see yourself and your life truthfully, all confusion will diffuse. So if we're taking it from this reading personally, right? Because it's like, that's great, but that's what the book says, but that does not really help a whole lot. Why would it be here for this reading? Because it's telling you still, what is it telling you? Open up to things that are maybe a little different to you so that you can look at things from a different perception. It's pretty much saying the same thing. Open your mind to allow yourself to do things. Don't allow yourself to be closed-minded and saying, you know what, that's it. I've had it. That's it. I've had it. I can't do this. How hard is it to go outside and try to look at nature, you know, through different eyes, right? How hard is it to close down social media and say, you know what, I've had it with you. I'm going to go outside for a little while. Maybe I just want some sunshine. Maybe I want to look at the snow. I know there's a lot of snow places, so maybe you want to go play in the snow with your kids. You know, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to go make snowballs. Had enough. And so that's what it's saying. Take in new things so that you can build new knowledge. It's going to open up new fractions. See, I mean, she's literally seeing things from so many different areas. Like, and from a logical point of view, since you, Aquarius, are such a logical person, I think that for a lot of you, this is going to seem very logical. I don't really think that this reading is actually too illogical for you. And you do have a higher intuition as well when it comes to logic. So I think that if this wasn't, I think if this reading was for another sign, you wouldn't be watching anymore. You said, that's it, I'm done. But I think for you, it's very logical because you're like, huh. So I do feel like you will get this, right? I know a lot of Aquarius and they, yeah, you know what? I can see that actually happening. I know if I were telling you, I think if I was telling Virgo this, they would have already turned off the video. It called me crazy and it already left. Four of Staffs, because there's no passion really going on right now within what you're doing, right? It almost feels like you may have lost a little passion for life. Everything just seems black and white, right? Everything's black and white. Everything's the same. Right? I go to work, I do this, I do that, and everything's the same, you know, and it just feels like there's no real passion going on. Well, you know, I think doing this, you know, you're going to find the passion, my friends. You're going to find the passion back. You're going to find, yes, you're going to move on beautifully with the Chariot over here. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Cancer, but you are definitely going to, or have Cancer in your chart. You're definitely going to move forward within this. And I do believe a lot of you really, truly will, because like I said, it doesn't seem illogical. It actually seems like, right? So you're like moving on in the right path to find the passion, to not hold on to these things anymore and say, you know what, there is a better way. There is a better path. I don't have to think about this person anymore. I don't have to hold on to this baggage anymore. I am going to go find my power. And get out of the old ways of thinking that are not serving me, or these old things I hold. Okay, let's see what your soul wants you to know really fast. Action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. And there's that power again, knowing that you can hold on to the power, knowing that you can take this action, knowing that, you know what, I think this will serve me well. And I do think for you, Aquarius, this does serve you well. As deep and crazy as this reading really was, I think this is something, because you're, like I said, a logical thinker. I think this is a very beautiful reading for you. And I really think Spirit did a really good job bringing these cards through for you. It just makes sense for you. And especially because, you know, Aquariuses are so unique. You know, and you have this very unique way of doing things and thinking about things. So I think it's a great reading. Just waiting for that one person to be like, no, it was no good. Just hear my son over here. My son is 16 and he's got this sarcastic side, right? He's a Leo. Oh, yeah. So I just heard him right now. He's like, no, it's not, it's trash. You know, He's funny. So, of course, he's kidding, but that's so funny. But there it is right there. Express through yours. So there's a beautiful Aquarian card coming out right here through Spirit. Express yourself through creativity. Praise his name in dancing, accompanied by tambourine and harp. So there it is right there, showing that unique side. We just got done saying, hey, you know what? Aquarius has such a unique, beautiful side. Between you and Cancer, you two are the most unique of the zodiac. And yes, you do things in very unique styles. So do it how it makes you happy. I mean, you don't have to go outside and do what I said. It's just great ideas. Maybe you just want to put on music, turn off social media and dance around and feel lovely and get to where you need to be. Take on your own creativity. Do the things that make you feel beautiful, Aquarius. Okay? Think about the things how you would like to perceive things, right? Do things for yourself. Just whatever you do, get rid of, try to get rid of this, because I do feel it's a big holdback. And I think for a lot of you too, because it's so much Cancer coming in, that you might be dealing with a Cancer who's just, maybe they're always like nitpicking you, and it's going to be a little bit harder for some of you, right? To kind of get rid of that energy if they're really in your face all the time, right? So you're going to have to gradually take it upon yourself to remove that energy, okay, from your life, okay? And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.